What is up, everybody? I'm the Bakalaki here, bringing you a video about COD World War II, just like everybody else. Now, I just wanted to get into this and tell you my thoughts on the game. Now, let's start by talking about the campaign. You play as Private Red Daniels, a 19-year-old from Texas, and apparently you play as him 95% of the game. Now, why is that a clue? Because there's parts of the game where he's not going to be able to do things. You can only do things that Red can do. So if there's a mission about like flying a plane or a tank, you're obviously not playing as Red. And another thing I find this interesting is it's only taking place in Europe through 1944 and 45, which means it's going to be a very character-driven game, kind of like Big Red 1, and that excites me because Big Red 1 is one of my favorite Call of Duties ever. Now, another thing that made me think about that, how exciting it is that it's not like a greatest hits World War II game. You're not going to be jumping through Russia and Japan, the Pacific Islands. It's going to focus on one character throughout, and I think that's a refreshing way to do a campaign. It's the first time in a while that I'm actually excited for a Call of Duty campaign. Another thing is that it's going to have intense gameplay. Like, they spoke about horror being in the game for a while at some parts, specifically when you're getting shelled and bombs are falling from the sky. And also the gore factor is a factor. Like this, look at this. He's beating the shit out of a guy with a helmet. There's people's heads exploding. It looks fantastic. I can't contain myself. I am so pumped for this game. Also, there's no health regen anymore. Apparently, if you get shot, you don't get the red screen, or even if there is a red screen, you can't just heal. You have to go to your medic and he will patch you up, which I find completely fascinating and completely game-changing. Now, this game comes out on November 3rd, and if you pre-order, you do get a private beta, which I find amazing. I can't wait to play the beta. I'm going to pre-order this game, like many other people, but I want this game now. But let's start talking about multiplayer. Now, they didn't really show a whole lot, but what I did hear is that like they're going to be showing a majority of it during E3, and that's when most of the multiplayer is actually going to be revealed, including gameplay and stuff, and probably hands-on stuff. But some aspects I want to go over here is, one, this new thing called Headquarters. It's a player hub that takes place before a game starts up. Kind of think about the Destiny Tower, and how that worked, how it was a player hub for you guys to show off your gear and stuff. But that's weird because it's World War II. What gear are you going to be showing off? And that really talks about my worrisome about this game, but we'll get into that later. Another thing is divisions, where you enlist in a certain division and of the army to unlock and upgrade gear through that division, which I find this very interesting. It's a new take on the Call of Duty create a class, and I think it can really help this game live a lot longer. Say you want to be a paratrooper or the army, and then you prestige or something, or you get sick of playing as one guy, so you play as another type of division. Another interesting fact is the game mode called War. It's a lot like Battlefield's Operations, in my opinion, where you participate in historical World War II battles with Allied and Axis forces going at it, which, you know, it sounds a lot like Operations, but I think with the World War II theme, it can be amazing. And finally, the co-op mode is a zombies-based mode. Nazi zombies. We can say it again. Not just zombies, but Nazi zombies are back. And the co-op campaign was described as the Nazi army is on the last footing, and it's their last chance to create an army to win the war. Now, is this traditional zombies? Probably not, but I wouldn't be shocked if they added a normal zombies mode, which I think is needed because it's Call of Duty. You gotta have zombies, right? Well, I think the game looks amazing, but I have three main worries, and I want to tell you them right now. One, the customization of this game. I don't want people walking around with neon boots, or neon guns, or bright pink helmets. I want this game to stay realistic and grounded as possible, which goes into my next complaint, or worry, I should say, is supply drops. They're going to do them, folks. They make billions of dollars, pretty much, on just supply drops alone. But what are going to be in them? What is going to be in these supply drops? Emblems? Cosmetic only stuff? Well, cut out cosmetic only because you can't really have a neon colored MP40. Or can you? I hope to God not. I hope they take this seriously and something that I'm looking forward to cutting supply drops if they ever do that, but they're going to be in the game. And a third worry I have is attachments. What the hell are you going to be doing in attachments? And this is a lifelong discussion about every World War II game. What could you possibly put on a gun? Well, I guess some makeshift sights, grips, fast reloading clips, or something. I don't know. I honestly don't know, but it'll be interesting to see. But that's all I got for you guys, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.